Hello, hello, and welcome along to episode 14 of Mercenary Tales. Today's episode is entitled Treasure Trap Tomb. But whose tomb? We'll find out shortly. Last session, we progressed through a tomb that you believe might belong to a dragonborn, though the two corpses you found and the two tombs you found seem to be human or humanoid in nature. You made your way through the dungeon at one point. Kenson got himself shut in a tomb. And subsequently, you guys saw him come out with his skin all flayed, but it was an illusion. Then, you guys fought some stuff, got some loot, did some things, went down to the next level, and then at the end of last session, Kensidon, who hasn't learned his lesson yet, decided to just amble on ahead, and then he disappeared. So we will resume with everybody other than Kensidon. Just a quick note, Kian is still out kayaking in Kenya. And Miller is maneuvering mammoths in Malaysia and has fractured his scapula. He might turn up later today if the mammoths cooperate. Otherwise, he will be here when he's here. But until then, let's find out what happened to Kensidon and why. Or let's not. Let's resume with everybody that isn't Kensidon. You guys are, well, you're delving. Delving and dungeoning, and I will hand over to you, people that aren't Kensidon.
Aren't Kensidon?
There we go.
Now we were. Oh, can you put it to the map?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, on it. Oh, I see what the problem is. Okay, that's really annoying.
Muchas gracias. Now we saw him just wink out, right? Because we were all in the.
So he headed down the corridor and just disappeared. And subsequently, Kimball found a trap, disarmed the trap, and Hugo walked past it.
I jumped over it, yeah.
Okay, jumped over it.
This trap has been disarmed, or
Yes,
it's
yes,
just
it
been
has.
glanced at.
It has been disarmed.
Maybe that was bad because now we can't follow Kensidon anywhere.
Why would you want to follow him to your death?
Don't know that he died.
Well,
Mysterious voice.
I mean, Jexara has precious little experience with that. She's going to look over at Finn and be like, "Do you have something to bring him back? Or perhaps he's just invisible. I have heard of this."
Finn just shakes his head and says he's not invisible.
I'm going to take the blunt end of my spear and wave it over the space where he was. Is he truly gone?
Yeah, there doesn't seem to be anything there. As you look around, you would assume that if he had been killed, there would be some evidence. So instead, you just assume he has been removed.
Could we get Finn to check to see maybe if he could figure out if he was teleported somewhere else within the dungeon, or if he was teleported outside, or
You think he was
nearby town?
If he was teleported, was he teleported here? Is what the question.
Yeah.
All right. Have a look and see what it is. I would like to know why the music isn't working. Sorry, everything is just a loading screen right here. Very good, very fun. Yeah, Finn will tell you that it is definitely a teleportation trap, and he would assume that it is somewhere within the dungeon. But he can't promise it's a safe place, and that, and realistically, it could easily be over a pit or right on top of a dangerous enemy, or inside
the mouth of a dragon.
Mouth. Yeah, that exactly. At which point, I will say, Kensidon, I'm just going to show you this. You see a flaming skull-like face staring at you, and I'm going to ask you, please, and you alone, to roll initiative.
1v1, let's go.
Oh, yeah.
Are you the one with the flaming skull amulet, or was that Kimball?
Wait, why does it say 7, but my thing says 15?
What?
It gave me a 7, but my dice rolled a 15 in D&D. I'll take a 7, but
Your D&D Beyond dice rolled a 7.
like the dice that I could see landed
okay.
on 15. It was weird. I'll take the 7. It was just weird.
It's just a graphical issue, I guess.
Yeah, just a graphic issue.
Okay. So as you are here, this creature is going to come and contest you in the corridor. He sort of slips through the wall, and as he does, he is going to summon a flaming sphere right next to you and shunt it into your face. Make a dex save, please.
Dexterity save. It's a 3.
Oh, interesting. They're listing it as Basic Rules 2014 now.
Yes.
Because the new stuff is out
It's not
As,
available, I don't think.
next month, I think.
Well,
August or September.
somebody could tell us why flaming sphere will not appear. There it is. Look at that. It's shunted right in the back of you. And then leave it there, I guess, would be the right place. You got a what on your dex save?
3.
Cool, you take 9 fire damage.
Just 9?
Yeah, just 9.
Oh.
And then the creature is going to fly 15 foot up in the air.
Do we hear any screams or
You are
hear the sound of
nowhere
burning
near
flesh?
wherever this is.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna move myself out of this. And then I am going to summon my shadow form above and teleport and go down on him with my sword. So from 15 feet in the air, I'm going to teleport up 15 feet and try and stab down. Pray to God that he's corporeal.
Sorry, so you want to summon the
Yeah. I'll summon it.
the echo in midair.
If that is allowed.
What is it? Let's have a read. Unoccupied space you can see within 15 feet. Can I manifest echo in midair? Echo Knight 5e.
See, why not? He just has to be able to see it, right?
Oh, yeah. Don't these echoes have pretty low health though? Something
1.
depending on how
1.
far up.
Yeah, they have
Oh,
one
it-
health.
Uno.
Yeah, so you can't put it to a height where it would automatically take fall damage, or else it would just
It will
summon it.
disappear as soon as it
disappear.
hits the ground, yes.
He's summoning and then switching places with it.
Actually, I
so
can't
that
switch
he's up in
places
the
with
air.
it in a turn, actually.
No,
so I
you
would just be
you could
summoning
summon it and it would strike on its way down and then disappear.
Depending, yeah.
Well, depending on nothing. I mean, it will disappear because it will take more than 1 falling damage. Because
Yeah,
the minimum
that's
is
fair.
1.
It's a good idea, though. Does it take 2 bonus actions, 1 for summoning and 1 for teleporting?
Yeah.
You already have to have it up, yeah.
Mhm.
But you can do that if it's already up.
It wasn't
And then
already
they
up, and I would have lost it when I
Yeah.
teleported.
Oh! Hold up.
I wonder if
Holding
you
up.
became a monk, if you could reduce the falling damage on your shadow and
There will be no falling damage on your shadow.
Because it's ethereal.
It's an
Jeremy
object.
Crawford says, the echo created by an Echo Knight does not have a speed. The Knight can move the echo in any direction, including upwards and downwards. The echo can hang out wherever you move it.
Oh, so it just hovers there, and then you
Just
teleport on its
hovering?
face, and then
Oh,
you
yeah.
drop.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's
Wonderful.
sick.
Yeah, that's cool.
Well,
I'm glad we checked.
with a little jump, do you think I could also reach 15 feet fully extended with my sword?
I like the comments that everybody says this makes no sense whatsoever. Kind of hanging on with that.
I think it makes sense.
Well, no, because it's meant to represent a version of yourself, and he can't just randomly float in the air. Why can the echo?
Well,
The trees and the wood elf of him, you know, he just magically learned to float.
I mean, he's also not a shadow, so I feel like you're just Pulling at straws at that point.
So you want to manifest the echo in the air above him, and then have your attacks originate from the echo.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, that's lame. I thought you was gonna just switch places with it and then
I
fall on top.
I can't do both. It's a bonus action to summon, so I will attack
Ah.
Shadow. That's another 3 for a 10. Oh gosh.
But you won't fall is the important part.
So the shadow is just whoosh, whoosh,
10 minutes.
Yeah.
below it.
It's like one of those
Does
traps
that
in
10
Indiana
hit,
Jones.
James?
yeah.
10 misses.
Wonderful. I will like to waste a lot of stuff because there's no way in hell I'm trying to die over here. I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
And I once again gonna rephrase the question. Can I jump up and attempt to stab this?
Isn't it jump in action?
You're wielding a great sword.
I am wielding a great sword. I'm also 5'11".
What's your strength?
Put you at about 10 feet.
Strength is
without jumping.
18.
Sorry,
love a
just
shocking.
can I just interact with Oscar for 1 second? I'm really struggling to. I hear the responses. What's your strength score?
18.
Thank you. Yes, you can jump up vertically high enough to strike at this creature. You will just attack regularly. Are
Okay.
you wanting to then use the
I will also
ability
use
to make it do
Unleash
the double
Incarnation
attack?
at the same time.
Okay. Do you
so I'll
need
be
to
attacking
hit
twice.
to unleash Incarnation?
I do not. Just when I take an attack
So
action.
you just make 2 attack rolls, yeah?
That's a natural 20.
Okay, that's good. That will hit.
Roll regular damage for you. Jesus, that rolls a lot.
So that is 25 slashing damage. The creature is immune to fire. It is a flaming skull, after all.
And
There's a
then
heal.
attack again, and that's a 15.
Yeah, he makes a good point. You heal off that, right?
Oh no, I meant the
Yes, I
skull.
do. I do heal off of that.
No, the skull doesn't
3
heal from
3
the fire.
HP.
Um,
It's 3 HP for that.
and
Yeah.
then what was your second attack?
15.
I'll shield.
All right, that will end my turn.
Okay. The creature is going to cast Blur and then shunt you with a flaming sphere. Ugh.
You get a dex save again.
Yeah, I do.
So it's just a floating, vibrating skull.
18.
I mean, it looks like this. And it just floats and throws flame at you.
18 on the dex.
Yeah, that's a save. You will take half of 10 damage.
Love
You
that
take
for me.
5 fire. Cool. Your turn.
Well, I'm gonna just move myself out of that, and then I'm gonna attack with my echo.
Okay.
That is a shield's over. That's a.
You need to attack with disadvantage, though, yeah?
Why am I attacking with disadvantage?
Because he casts Blur.
Oh, blur. Yeah, sorry. 14 or an 11. 11.
The 11 will miss.
Alright.
And then he is going to cast a 3rd level magic missiles at you. That's nice, isn't it? He's going to do 1 at the Echo. And 3 at
How
you.
Ken dies.
And while I do that, that is 11 damage. Your Echo just disappears, I think, with 1 damage. But obviously you can resummon it. At this point, I will take a survival check, please, from Volgo
So
and
that
Jex.
was 11 to me.
Hugo and Jex. Yeah, 11 force damage. There, each of those rolls is +1. Magic
Five.
actually, I can take one from Belgren as well because we are trying to traverse tunnels. So perhaps you might be able to pick up some of these echoes of the flame and sword.
18 for me.
18 for you. That's nice. Okay. You know that he is east. You can hear the sounds coming from the east.
Does the east line up with where we actually are?
Yeah. So north is
Right,
north,
okay.
west, east is east, west is west.
Yep. But oh yeah, we could have gone up the stairs.
So what was Belgren's survival score?
7.
7. You can remember that this path linked up. I can't draw with the stupid thing. But this path linked up. So you know you can get east quickest that way. I did break through again. And there was an east path you didn't take, which was up. No, down there even. Sorry.
Yeah.
So you would know that the quickest route to get east is to do that.
Yeah, I'll tell everyone we need
okay.
to go east.
At which point, guys, if you want to just choose
Start
who
sprinting.
who do you want to lead the way? You might want to choose the fastest person as opposed to.
I think
perhaps the
I'm
person with dark
fastest.
vision.
I'm
Sorry.
fast and I have dark vision. Where's my movement speed? 30 feet. I guess I'm just regular speed, but I do have dark vision.
Okay.
What's Kimball's movement?
Kimball and Finn, I'm going to put last.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I guess it's me.
Okay, you and then Hugo and then Belgrin.
Well, I would prefer Belgrin in front because he's got the light and I'm blind.
Okay. You don't have a way of manifesting light? You don't have a torch?
I mean, I guess.
You don't have to if you don't want to. If you want to follow the
No,
light.
I don't want to.
Okay, great. Then don't. Okay. So I will come to each of you in turn at this point. But first, I will come to Kenton. Your turn.
Hey, this might be the stupidest thing that I've ever done, but
I don't know. The teleport trap was pretty spectacular. We're gonna have some tight competition to find something more idiotic. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to pour my water skin into my iron pot for my cooking set, and I'm going to attempt to jump and dunk it over the top of the head of this flaming skull.
Okay. Give me an athletics check. That might look cool.
Athletics. All right. That is a 16.
Great. He's covered in water. What next?
Well, he was on fire, so I thought maybe that would do something.
No, you cannot extinguish the magic flame intrinsic to him. There's a little bit of steam. He looks slightly amused and wiggles to the side as he chuckles at you, but that is about it. I want to use some movement speed.
I summon another echo.
Cool. Next to him.
Around the corner. We're like right here, and then I'm gonna move it down the corner.
Okay.
That will conclude my turn.
Cool. That's good. Jex, you may move your full movement speed and dash if you wish.
I will dash.
Cool. If you hold... Yeah, okay, that works.
I already measured.
Yeah. For those of you who want to know, if you pick up your token, you can hold right-click, or you can tap right-click, and then as you move your character, it will show you the full movement speed. And you can tap right-click multiple times to work out exactly how far you can get. So, yada yada, yada yada, yada yada.
You can also use the ruler to do the same thing.
Yes, but then you can't drop your token at the end of it.
Oh, that's true.
Which is the highly convenient part. Hugo. No, you wanted Belgrin to go first, didn't you?
Yeah.
Belgrin.
5, 10, 15. Whoops. But yeah, no, I think I'm gonna try a dash and try to get at least 50 feet.
Okay.
So, where is it? 10, 15, 20, 45, 50. Is that right? Yeah. Boop. There we go.
Hugo, I will assist because you will be following Belgrin, I assume. So you will get to here having used 50 foot of movement speed.
Yep.
Do you want to use any more movement speed? Do you want a bonus action, turn into a creature, run further?
I mean, we just had a short rest, so we're probably not going to have one again for a while.
You didn't get it.
Exactly, so I've only got one wild shape left,
Okay.
which I'm saving for when we level up.
Okay.
So...
You see
This guy doesn't
that
care about his brother.
Danik has stood up and is just pointing his torch over to the right. So he's walked like 2 steps in. And he's just stood here and he's just pointing in this direction. Just saying, go that way, go that way. And that brings us to our lovely friend, the Flaming Skull, who is going to shove you with a thing and ask you for a next save.
12.
That is a success, so you will take... No, it's not. Mine 13 is a success. So you will take 12 fire damage.
Ooh.
Max damage.
Womp.
I'm
How are
rolling
you
good on
looking?
those damage rolls.
How are you looking, Kenton?
I'm not commenting on this because of the fact that it gives away the suspense. James, just look at my character token.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that works. Fantastic. Okay. In that
Imagine
case,
it's pretty bad.
with disadvantage. Yeah, a couple of fire rays come your way. And then the entire flame sphere just ends there. Why have you?
Why have I
things
what?
happened? Well, you wanted to keep the suspense, but I have no other way of asking this question. Why have you failed 2 death saves?
Because you just hit me with 2 fire rays.
Well, you think a 6 and a 7 hit you?
I was already down.
Doesn't matter.
If you're
Oh.
down, don't you have 0 AC?
No,
No.
No? Oh.
no. He rolls a disadvantage because you're prone, and yeah, he tries to strike
You
your
go
armored
down and
body.
you immediately strip your armor as you fall.
So,
Oh,
no,
my
I-
You still get to wear
I
it.
missed you twice. As the fire well,
Uh,
just hit the armor. Go ahead and make me a death save. And Jex, you may use your movement speed to get around the corner.
that is really sad.
Oh,
Oops, I'm not on movement. That's why.
Wow, I need to shuffle my dice a little bit here.
I can't wait for the
I'm-
new character.
are you rolling in real life, Oscar?
Yeah.
And normally with death saves, I prefer you use D&D Beyond to roll to.
I forgot the control the thing to roll 2DM.
Okay. You
You
can also
right
just-
click it.
yes, you could on D&D Beyond. Right.
Right click and say 2DM.
And you do that in D&M?
Yeah. Alternatively, you can just, yeah.
You can do that with everything in D&D Beyond, I think.
Yeah. I just know that in Roll20 there's a way to do it as well.
Yeah, there is. Anyway.
GM /GM roll.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Okay, Jax has moved. Was that a dash?
Yep.
Belgren.
Yeah, I'll do another dash as well.
We're coming.
Huh. Sorry, I started moving it. It just maxed out at 35 feet. I thought I was still going down the hallway.
You're dashing. This is where you would end up.
Oh, here we go. Sorry, I didn't know that you could put like little points down. There we go.
Right-clicking.
There
the
we go.
waypoints are great.
Yeah. Sorry about that. That is
Uh,
50 feet though for me.
Cool. Hugo. Okay. Kimmel will bonus action dash. Look
What
around
is
the
this
corner.
fire thing at the end here?
That's what's busy killing Kensidon.
Spoilers.
And I haven't opened this sheet, and I need to play this character, don't I? See what he still has his action.
So note to self: get Kensidon a shield and a smaller sword.
Okay, so he's going to use one of these bolo arrows to shoot out and wrap it round you. And he's going to yoink you backwards to here. Well, I'm going to put you down for a second. Yeah, he's going to stand in the way. As he uses bonus action to dash. Brings us to our flame skull. who, seeing a new target, is going to bump him. Kimball will take 4 fire damage, and then take a magic missile to the face. Additional 12 damage. Okay, cool. Kensidon. Let's save if you will, please. Good.
Spoilers.
Yes, Josh, spoilers indeed. Kensidon, as you lay prone upon the ground and you look up to see Kimball sort of standing in front of you, you sort of trying to get a breath in, but the cloud of smoke that has come from around your clothing starts to choke you up. You're struggling to breathe. As you look around the corner, you can see everybody rushing to your aid. You may take an action, but you may not use it to save yourself. What would you like to do?
Alright. Well, I'm going to charge the creature down.
Okay. So you're going to sort of just get up and with your last burst of breath, just swing a sword at him.
I absolutely will.
Okay, go ahead and roll with advantage. Oh, straight roll. Sorry, straight roll, because he's blurred.
Oh. Well, that's sad. One of those was an 18, the other one was a nat 20.
Ah, well, an 18 might do it. Go ahead and give me some
It's
damage.
25 to hit. Dealing 20 damage.
As you strike into this creature with your sword, you just feel sort of you're choking in your lungs. You can't gasp. You're gasping and gasping, but you can't get a breath. And as you bring your sword down through this creature, Kimball will watch on as you fall to your knees. The rest of you can come around the corner. When you do, you will see Kensidon lying on the floor. Smoke all over his shoulders, burning up.
Is he alright? Kimball, step aside.
Consider no. I'm gonna like grab his body and dunk a second level healing word into him.
The spell fails. It's not consumed. That's not. You cannot heal a creature with a spell.
Is the skull still there?
Not really. It's sort of and fall to the ground. So it's just a skull.
I'm gonna yell for Belgrin to come.
Oh yeah, no, with that he'll immediately rush the corner. Ready to here.
Dexera is just gonna kind of come up behind Kensidon, or behind Hugo rather, and she's gonna like hug on Hugo's little arm and be Hugo, it's time to come away from there, I think.
Well, Belgrin, you can do something right with your paladin magic. You can get him back up. You've done it before.
Yeah, I'm gonna use up every single point of my lay on hands. I think that moment.
Cannot expend lay on hands on a creature that is not alive.
Mhm. I think seeing this not work the way it used to, there's a little bit of, I think, defeat in his eyes when he looks back at Hugo.
Well, why isn't it working? It should be working.
Hugo, I think it is too late. my friend.
No. He's just playing one of those stupid jokes. He'll just wait till we turn around and then he'll get up.
Dexera's gonna like look across Kensidon's like completely burned body over at Belgrin, and she's gonna just like give a little shake of her head. Perhaps we can pull him out of here back to perhaps the others might have something they can do. I do not know. I think his spirit has passed on from this world.
Finn will look over and cast Gentle Repose. Which he has a scroll. It will at least maintain the body in the exact way it is right now until something can be done.
Jexera pulls a water skin from her side and splashes a little bit over Ketsidin's body, and she kind of kneels there and takes off her veil and kind of bows her head, and she says, "May the waters of Aelra preserve you, my friend. Perhaps some miracle can be wrought, but if not, may you drink from the waters, my friend."
James, do we know of resurrection?
Yep.
Like, is it
So,
commonplace?
yeah, you've seen multiple times people brought back who have died out adventuring with raised dead. You also know that Revivify is a thing.
Yep.
And some people are capable of casting it. You do know that it is prohibitively expensive. You would need a lot of riches to do so.
Like, how expensive are we talking? Thousands?
It depends on the situation. So if the Gentle Repose can get him back in time for a Revivify, I believe the cost is 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds, which I think you might already have.
Who keeps track of the party inventory? Is that in there? Oh, thank you. Yeah, we have three. We have just enough, but we have to get them back within 10 days. How many days out are we? We're not 10 days out, right?
Upon hearing this commotion, Kiara and Dernick will call out from the door. Is everything alright?
No. I'm gonna like tuck my arms underneath Incident's shoulders, and I'm gonna strain to move her. Jexera's not the strongest. Okay, perhaps you take this side, I take his legs.
Sure, yeah.
I don't know if perhaps Kiara can do something. Although this seems beyond even her talents. And we're gonna carry Kensidin back to the entrance where Dernick and Kiara are.
Yeah. She can offer you one thing, which is she has a scroll that can take someone back instantly.
Will that person be able to take the body?
She could take his body with her. She will not let anyone else use it. She will offer to take his body back. That is all I can really do.
It would be
Could take me back to a temple. I could teach them for healing.
We can give you enough gold to the price, but it will mean that we will be separated for quite some time, and you will not get your painting.
I have 6, and I've seen lots of the time. If you remember, she only actually wanted to spend up to a week there. She's already been with you for 4 days, I think it is. And she was going to pay you per day. So she's quite happy to call it quits and go back.
Okay.
Won't that in particular won't.
We'll miss her.
Sure, I think you might miss Kensidin a bit more though, is my point.
Yeah, that's true. Well, he's dead so fast it doesn't usually matter.
So it will cost you
Too soon, Oscar.
It will cost you 150 gold to revivify Kensidin, because the other 150 gold is owed to you by Kiara. So she will just merely say, if you want to give her 150 gold, she will take Kensidin back to be healed. But the one thing is that you won't know how he won't be able to get back to you very easily.
Right. We'll have to go back.
You might have to head
pick him
back
up.
immediately, which would piss Derek off to no end. Alternatively, you may be able to find answers, at least in this dungeon, if nowhere else.
Well, we'll be missing our backup healer and our main damage dealer. So it'll just be the 4 of us essentially.
No, I mean you could search for answers prior to her returning, Kiara.
Oh. What does the group want to do? Tough one. We don't exactly know what kind of dangers still lurk in here. There's stairs that go down, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Stairs that go down.
And there
somewhere,
was
are
3 treasure chests, or 2 treasure chests that you literally passed during these 2 combats. So during this combat and during the teleportation scene.
Okay. Well, I mean, we should definitely check out what we passed. We still have Kimball to like check them for traps and.
I suppose technically Kensington wouldn't have told you this, but you did see a second entrance there, and Kimball can have a little peek and tell you that there is a treasure chest over there as well.
Okay. Let's do that. Maybe there will be something inside that helps. Or maybe there'll be something that can bring Kensington back to us if he gets revivified. Or something. I don't know. I say let's check them out. Let's check out the east one first, I guess.
Okay. Jex, if you want to go to that one, Oscar, for now, can you do the Kimball rolls, please? Can I have an investigation check from Kimball, please? To determine whether that chest is trapped. And then, Jex, I will take a D100, please.
D100, okay.
17.
Yeah, it is not trapped.
52 was my roll.
Okay, 52. 52 gets you...
What fabulous prizes.
There
A brand new car.
There is 41 copper pieces in here. Sorry, I'm waiting for it to go down. Why won't it go down? Oh, I see what I've done. Sorry. There we go. 52. A pair of tan boots, which are fastened around the foot with 3 adjustable bolts. These inner sole of these boots feel springy to the touch and seem to mold itself around the user's foot. It fits so comfortable, it's like walking on the clouds. These are boots of striding and springing.
Very handy.
41 copper pieces.
And 41 copper pieces, okay. You said we passed a chest on the way here.
Well, if you, I will just put you all back over there.
Like ran by it.
So just before this teleportation trap was set off, you guys know there to be one chest where Kensington would be. Sorry, Oscar, I just dropped you in the fucking thingy. One chest here, and one chest up to the northwest.
Oh, I see it. Okay, let's check this one for traps then.
Okay.
Oscar?
Yep, Kimball has already checked that one and knows that it is neither locked nor trapped. That was last session.
Oh, okay. We will open it and check it out then.
Okay, Bumpkin, roll me a D100.
35.
Can I get you to reroll that, please?
Sure. 26.
I'm just not giving you that. That's where I'm at. Yeah, this is... Huh. This is an old Gnomish timepiece. It is a magical time keeping device used by a Gnomish artisan. You can check the current time based on where a delicate hand is pointing. On one half of the circular face is an ornate night sky, indicating whether it is day or night time. It is unclear how the magic has been infused with the device, as no arcane presence is detectable, but it is just seems like complicated Gnomish magic.
It keeps time, so it's like a pocket watch.
It's a watch, yeah. But these don't exist much in the world.
I mean, it's still useful if you're like in the Underdark or the equivalent thereof.
On this
Tell when
path
it's day and night.
up to the northwest, Jax, I'm just going to put you in here for now.
Okay.
There is a bunch of claws sort of reaching out the ground that block your way to the treasure chest. What would you do to get past them? Would you like to try and blast them to pieces? Would you like to...
Can I try the boots and jump over them?
Okay. Yeah, you can jump 3 times
I
your
can
distance.
jump 3
yeah.
times the normal distance.
So you land neatly in the... Oh, I'm moving the hands around. Okay, I just can't move you. You land by the chest, and you can look down at the corpse and see that he has dozens of sort of like spear shafts through his bones. The chest is already broken slightly open, and the spears look like they went through him. If you roll me a...
he already tripped the trap.
Josh, roll me a D100 to find out what's in the chest.
$16.
60. A small collection of antique jade buttons worth 150 gold pieces. However, Jex, as you look down, this man does have 2 wands on his hip. And he also has a slightly enchanted belt.
I will. Those seem like fairly light items. I will.
You just
pick
grab the
them up
belt and then just jump with the belt with the wands attached.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay. This is the only thing that could potentially save your life at this point, Oscar, so I'm going to ask you for the rolls. I will take 2 D12s, please, to determine which spells are in this wand.
2 D12s.
Yep. I need 2
All
separate
right.
D12s. And I will tell you that both of these are cleric spells. Okay, that's good. A 3 and the other one a 5. Ooh, interesting. These are on my prayer bead rolls.
Oh, these are
This could
wands
be
or
useful. They are wands, but this just happens to be my rolls. So the first wand is of enhance ability.
Can we tell how many charges it has?
He's gonna roll for them in a second.
Oh, he's gonna roll. I see.
And the second is from the person. The 6 for Revivify. Roll me 2 d4s to determine how many charges are left. It is -1 to your rolls now. It could have been worse. You could have got a Revivify wand with no charges, which would have been fucking brutal. You've got 3 charges of enhance ability. Okay. 3 charge and 3 charge. What did I say? I know it came before Revivify. Yeah, remove curse. I definitely said. It was 1 before Revivify, sadly. So you've got 2 ones, which have those, and the belt is an adventurer's belt. You will notice.
Does death count as a curse?
Adventurer's belt.
Could you enhance someone's ability to breathe?
Finn will inform you that gentle repose lasts 10 days.
Yeah.
You would know that you could get cancered and revivified within an hour of returning to the city. So if you want to try and find alternate responsibilities until you don't have any resources or you're in a place where you're struggling, like, you're more than welcome to do so. You don't need to send him back this moment. Obviously, you do have a bit of dungeon left in those stairs that go downstairs. So, as a gentle DM's recommendation, I would suggest at least finishing this dungeon, as there is 2 potential chances that you will find a way of bringing Kensidon back without.
Well, yeah, I get that. I'm fine with keep going with the dungeon. I think Hugo would want to get his brother back as soon as possible, but I'm fine with
but
that aside.
Back to you or back to the city?
What we could do to assuage Hugo?
Yeah, back alive is what I'm.
Is we could leave him. We can leave him with our little NPCs at the door and be like, if we don't come back in a few hours, then get yourself
doomed.
Get home and we can leave like we just found something worth 150 G's, the buttons, so we could give her those and this she can use her scroll to get him back. What does an adventurer's belt do? I can't find that one.
It's like Batman's belt.
Is it a custom
it's on D&D
item?
Let me just. It'll be if you go to inventory and click it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, but I will bring it up. A mundane item that carries up to your proficiency bonus. Items up to your proficiency bonus. These items can be potions, poisons, flasks, or scrolls. I would recommend not using them on potions. If these items require an action to use, they instead require a bonus action. It should be noted you can put ones on that, but it won't allow you to cast 2 spells in a turn. So it would still count as casting a spell, so you wouldn't then be able to cast another spell as an action. But yeah, I mean, you can put caltrops on them, you can put all sorts on them.
Okay.
With that in mind, Oscar, can you see through Kimball's token?
I cannot. No.
I thought I just fixed that. Let me try again.
I can refresh it.
No, it's alright. I've accidentally given it to Kian instead of to you. There you go. That is a bit more useful. You can see through Kimball's token now, yeah?
Yeah, barely. Oh my god.
Fantastic. So yeah, as a 5, before she takes Kensidon back, she will acknowledge that you might find it a little upsetting, but she does have heals left in her healer's kit. So she is going to dunk what healing she has back into those 2, so that you are all at full health. The stairs leading down are either end of those corridors that you walked past before. I'm just going to put you all back in the entranceway. Oh god, I'm bringing the hands. This is terrible. Out of here.
Are you saying that I should heal Kimball back up to full?
Kimball is already healed up to full. You can't control his health.
He was at 9.
Yeah, but I've healed his token. You can't.
Yeah.
I think I've got rid of all the hands, right? Back over there. What invited you to this party? Sorry, what I was trying to say is the stairs up, stairs down are at either end. The stairs directly here lead up, and you know that they go up sort of past the edge of that dome and are a quicker way up into the center of the area where you came down. But there is a cave in near the top, so you'd have to excavate your way out. So either end of the corridor, you can head further down, should you wish.
Yes, I think we will do that.
Cool. Which way? Left or right?
Well, we're going west.
I will tell you, it makes absolutely no difference. As you go up the stairs and you come back to
Shall
the
we
corridor,
split up then?
Sure. That meets perfectly in the middle and then heads on in. Basically, you will eventually all end up on the same path, which is... Yeah, but...
Oh, there we are. Goodness.
I think that the boots of striding and springing we should give to Belgrin. It makes your walking speed 30 feet instead of 25. So that means that you would have normal, like human walking speed, which makes you faster. And you can use that jump thing. You're pretty strong, so you can jump. Jump is based on your strength, I think. So if you can jump 3 times your normal jumping range, that means that you could maybe jump in or out of places to help people bring them up, or to put your aura on them, or to jump out of danger or something. I think it might be a good choice for you. The other option is Hugo, but he often transforms into very fast animals anyway. What do you all think?
You can utilize this to calculate your jumping distance. But with those boots on, with a running start, you'd be able to jump 48 foot horizontally. Which is quite a long way,
48 feet of jumping. That is really long.
Do you have the attunement slot as well? That is another question.
Do I have an attunement spot?
Yeah, I think there are attunements.
Yes. Yeah, I do.
Yeah. I don't see anybody else who might want to use them.
I think they're custom made for Belgrin. I think you should just take them.
Take some shoes on?
Sure.
Okay. I didn't know. Perhaps you were particularly partial to the shoes you already owned.
Could be. I can give them to somebody else if you.
They are thin leather moccasins, so if you are wearing sort of like heavy plate boots at any point, you could put them over the top of the boots of springing and striding.
Yeah, that was a good point, because I'm wearing a lot of heavy armor right now. I'm guessing these things would kind of just like go over.
Well, you can go under. They're like thin leather moccasins, so you could use them like socks, basically.
Oh, okay.
They're leather socks. Everybody loves a leather sock. Well, they mold to your feet, that's the thing. So you can put them on as shoes, and then they become sock.
Great.
Yeah, cool. But you guys can I just clarify? You guys can see in here.
Yeah.
And as you stepped into this corridor, Hugo, you'll be delighted to know, all of the torches and braziers lit up. Can you see? Is it light?
I'm laughing because I thought we were in a different room because you put Finn there, so I put myself there. And now I just scroll down and I can see that you guys are actually below me.
Shit, what's Finn doing over there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, I think he was my test token.
Yeah,
okay.
So there we go.
Okay, well, spoiler alert for Josh. He knows something that's over there. It's just in all fairness, I think the only thing you know from being up there was the colour of the lights.
Tomb.
You are in a tomb, confirmed.
Yeah.
But yes, you'll be delighted to know that this entire hole is lit up. Before you stands a huge mural on the wall, which you can all see beautifully lit up.
Wall here.
And it is of a brass-scaled dragonborn. Wielding a mighty halberd. He looks like he's in battle, and he wears a crown. The sort of person for whom a tomb like this might have been created. Doesn't mention his name, though.
La-di-da.
It doesn't have any writing on it?
Nope. That's a beautiful mural on the wall.
Are there any like symbols or imagery used in the mural that would jog my memory or something?
What are you attempting to understand? Like how long ago this person was alive, or
more of like if I can remember if this, let's say that this mural was depicting some sort of battle, if I can see like certain focal points, be like, oh yeah, that was this event that happened.
No, it's pretty much like a character portrait. It's about as helpful as your character art is to determine where you're from. However, as you look at it, I will take just a straight strength or con check, I guess. This is like a history strength check. Are you proficient in history, Belgrin?
Proficient in history? No, I'm not.
No, so just give me a straight strength check. This is to determine your knowledge of the weapon he is using.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm gonna guidance as I say, check out the hilt of that weapon.
Interesting. Sure. Do you have any proficiency in any tools, Josh? Whatever your character's called. Every time I mouse over, it's fucking Volgo.
Here you go.
Oh, sorry. Herbalism and painters.
Okay, so you are just pointing at the hilt. You don't realize the leather was relevant. What did Belgrin get on the check?
Let's see. 14.
14. That is an incredibly old style of weapon. Even his stance is odd. It looks like the weapon is not made of actual metal, like steel or iron. Instead, it looks like it's a sort of a mixture of wood and bronze work as the head. A very clunky way of working. He must be at least a millennia dead.
Oof.
Are there any creatures scuttering around? Any rats, mice, spiders, squirrels?
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Well, to be fair, do they have to be of a certain size?
No, they just have to be able to talk to me.
Yeah, so I talk to you by you using your
Speak with
animals. Yeah, sure. You can find a few beetles. Specifically
Ooh, I
dung
love
beetles.
that.
Yes.
Oh.
They look
okay.
like, you would recognize them as sort of the scarab beetles from the Mummy, but smaller.
Like
I was
Egyptian
literally
stuff.
just going to say,
Exactly
please,
like
as long as
Egyptian.
they're not the scarab beetles that burrow under your skin.
They don't burrow under your skin, no.
Okay. Then, yeah, I will cast Speak with Animals. I'd head over. I don't know where they are in this room or if they're right next to me. Yeah.
They're on the walls, so you can just call out to them.
Yeah, I will. Hello,
Are you ritual
Mr.
casting,
Beetle. If we've got 10 minutes. But
Okay,
if not,
cool.
I don't mind.
Yes, I would love for you to spend 10 minutes ritual casting Speak with Animals whilst Kimball, Jex, Finn, and Belgren at least have a little look and take one step further forward for Belgren.
Yeah.
There we go. Lovely. Yes, you can see there are two chambers in where two blades swing fairly slowly, but they're very heavy on leather axes in each room, over a chest in each room.
They are swinging horizontally like this?
Yeah, so they, sort of like a crescent, I guess.
Oh, like a pendulum?
yeah, exactly. Like two crossing pendulums that chop one way and chop the other way constantly. They do not slow at any point, and you would know that to be hit by one of those is probably fairly lethal.
Gimbal, are you able to disarm such large traps, perhaps?
Blah, 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 blah. Let's find out. Kimball,
Kimball, your voice sounds weird.
yeah, why not? I know everything about these. I roll a 24, which means I'm good at this stuff. Let me see. He will go to the right first. Sorry, he has a plus... Oh no, he's pushing both. Okay, so with a 14, yeah, he can't stop them, but he can slow them down enough that you can sort of step beyond their grasp and then maybe get down on the ground and shunt the chest out slowly, push it along.
It seems very dangerous. Perhaps we can.
He will instead sort of wrap his rope around it.
Hooking thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that I think
he's out of the clever bolos, but he can just use a rope and hook it behind it and suggest that you and Belgren pull the chest out.
Pulling is not my strong suit, but I will try. Belgren?
Wrap the ropes around, try and like on both arms and try to also.
It's a combined athletics check, DC 8. I think you'll be all right. I'm not even going to ask for a roll. I'm pretty sure that Belgren can do that on their own.
I need at least a
Belgren just manning that thing up.
Even if you nat 1, it's still unlikely that Jax can fail. So yeah, you can pull the chest out. Oh no, what happened to all my things that I so carefully opened? They disappeared?
Is that what's mucking with the music?
No, the music's playing.
It's like going in and out for me.
Disable your animated graphics. There's too many things on this on the screen for your computer to be coping with. It's the fires in the flames. We'll be doing that to you, and then you may need to refresh to make it behave itself.
Okay, I'll just refresh. My computer's pretty awesome, so I should be able to handle anything.
You say that. I also have a pretty awesome computer, and as soon as I put too many animated things on this screen, Roll20 is just laggy when there's too many animated graphics. It's not really a thing that a computer itself can always overcome. Yeah, I'm gonna have to just try and remember where all these things are off the top of my head. That's for me. I think I've got them all. Yeah, cool. He pulls the chest out and will investigate it. Note that it is trapped. Disarms said trap. He doesn't actually disarm it. He just puts a large block of wood in front of the thing and then opens it, and the needle just shoots into it. And after that, he can open the chest for you. And inside here is... can I take a D100 from Josh, please? A D12 from Bumpkin. What do we get?
Okay, there's no way to determine whether or not that's a... Okay, no, that is a 60. Because it looks weird if you... No, there is no way of determining if that's a 60 or a 90. It's either a 67 or a 97.
You can have a 97. You're rolling for gold, so it's not a big deal. What you mean is
97 there.
so that is a 4d10 of gold pieces. 25 gold.
Nice.
17 copper, so it's 25 gold piece, 17 copper pieces. Bumpkin, your roll?
11.
11. That is 11 gems worth 10 gold pieces each. All beautiful and blue. I think they're Alexandrites, but I would have to double check. They're definitely 10 gold piece gems. And then...
Oh, gold is always useful.
Yep, and then finally, you see 5 loose buttons. I meant to ping you the unidentified version, but fuck it, you can have the identified version. These are immovable buttons. Oscar Midcool is seeing an immovable button just ping up in the middle of the screen.
What is that?
So there are 5 of these. They are one-time uses. They last a minute. They are on D&D Beyond. I homeruled all the items today.
Huh.
So, yeah. 5 immovable buttons. Not going to save
So it's like
Kenton's life.
an immovable rod, except only one-time use, and a button size.
Mm-hmm. Except it also strengthens the fabric of the shirt. It is all written in the details. So you could, for example, stick yourself to a ceiling. There's a lovely story in the items thing that I just pinged out. That did come out, right? I did ping that all out to you, that thing here. Yeah. There's a lovely story about a witch who was holding herself up from the noose until her friend saved her with a lightning bolt using her button. Go on, Josh.
Does it have a timer option?
What do you mean?
So like you would click it and then after 3 seconds then it would be immovable. Because then if you're being chased, you could throw it behind you and then when it becomes immovable, it like whacks them in the face as they run into it.
I mean, you could just
And
do
be
that
invisible.
anyway, right?
You could just what?
You could just do that anyway.
Leave
You
it
can
behind
just-
you and then run.
You can literally just leave
But
it
then
behind
I'll
you and run.
see it.
It's only a button. They're not likely to see it very quickly. It must
Especially
be
if you
attached to a
lock
piece
it
of
sideways like
fabric
this.
that is either unworn or worn by a willing creature, though. I don't know. You could put a rope across and put the button in place. Welcome back, Oscar. Are you good to carry on? You got 5 immovable buttons.
Yeah, I saw that. I was reading about them.
Yeah, and you got 25 gold piece, 17 silk copper pieces, and 11 gems worth 10 gold piece each, which are in the Roll20 chest. None of which are going to save Kensington's life. I'm assuming you now
None
want
of them.
Kimball to deal with the swinging ones on the left.
You know,
let's-
there's a
yeah.
reason that we brought him along, and this is basically it.
Okay, fine. Also,
good
can I
at this
take
kind
a sleight of hand check? Thieves' tools check if you can. A sleight of hand
Thieves'
check if you
tool
can't.
check.
I
Let
have
me see
one
if I
quick
can
question.
I can just roll it.
Just to.
Yeah, 3 times apparently. I'll take the 18. Sorry, Bumpkin, what did you say?
Yes. I didn't
I
know
just
that.
wanted to clarify if someone else was already taking care of tracking all this thing in the group loot tracker. So
I
was
think
mentioning- or
Oscar
if-
was adding to the group loot tracker, but then took a phone call.
Because if not, I
Fusion
I added the first things that we got today in magic items, but I have not added any coins. So if you want to take over, I think
Okay.
it's Oscar that does it, right?
I normally just do the experience. I don't do that. I just normally
Oh, you're
write
the
things
experience
that I
dude.
put down.
Who's the loot dude? Is it Miller?
Miller.
I think
I'll
it's
do it.
Miller.
I'll do it. Okay, that's fine.
Sure.
I have some
Okay.
of it in there already, but
Mhm.
you can just add to it.
67 gold and 63 copper. I just did the coins. I'm not doing any of the actual items.
I'll do the items.
Yeah,
That's
great.
fine.
Okay, cool. Or I think Pumpkin was offering to do the items potentially. Nathan, you're already
No,
doing
if Nathan's already on it, then
Sure,
by all means, go
okay.
ahead.
With an 18, Kenwood is able to completely disable these swords, leaving the chest. But this chest is wide open and full of treasure. He takes one step back and says, "I don't trust that."
It's wide open.
I kind of, yeah. I mean, you should be able to see it on your screen if you have
Does
a
it have
look.
teeth?
You just kind of.
I mean, go and have a look.
Well, I'm doing a ritual. Please
Sure,
don't.
but just in general, like you, as you
I
know,
also
if you want to look at the token.
can't see because I don't have dark vision, James.
Oh, is there no light in there?
No.
But yeah, you can see it's open. Like the chest is open. There's treasure inside. It's full of glittering gold
product-
and silver.
If Kimball is,
He can't
sorry,
investigate
then
if
I
it
am-
traps because it's open, and that's where his logic is.
perhaps we can like toss a rock at it from around the corner or something. Make sure it's not going to trigger these things to kill us.
Does it look like it's being guarded by any sort of, like at
Give me
least
a
is there any
perception
sort of like
check.
metaphora surrounding it?
Yeah, give me a perception check. See if you can work it out.
Perception. It's a 5.
No, it doesn't look like it's being anything really. It doesn't look like much of anything at all.
The gold is very glittery to Belgrade.
Ooh,
I think-
shiny!
No, I think at this point as well, there is a little bit of under normal circumstances it would definitely be shiny, but I don't think Belgrin would care enough right now to wait and really like be like assess things. Like if there's an option that there's something in here for Ken that's going to help him, like
With your
Even-
5
even if there's
perception, you have
something-
no
yeah, go on.
idea if there's a useful scroll in there.
yeah. So I think he doesn't really care at this point. He's gonna.
I will.
Anyways.
I think I have something that I can use for this. Give me one moment. I'm just checking my inventory.
At this point, Hugo, your ritual will be finished.
Yeah. So, oh, sorry.
Okay.
Go on.
What's your ritual?
Yeah.
Is it?
He's having a chat with
Pardon?
the dung beetle.
Yeah.
Ah,
So I've not cast it as a ritual before. So basically, like what happens is that like this like deep leaf green like energy kind of like encirculates like around Hugo's head, but like lined up with his mouth, and the same thing happens to the creature that he's going to talk to. What?
You can cast it. You don't cast it on one animal. You just cast it on yourself, right?
No, I know, but
Okay,
like,
cool. I don't know.
just
Maybe you
play
wanted to
the
chat to all 3 dung beetles, but sure, yes.
Sure. Then it would be for all 3.
Okay.
Every animal within the vicinity gets this
Oh,
sort
yes.
of magic around them, basically. Anyways, and then yeah, hello, Mr. Beetle.
It's alive. It's alive. It talks. It talks. What does it talk? What's it talking about? They turn to each other and they sort of are chatting with themselves. They're not really sure about talking to you. But they're responding.
Excuse me, Mr. and Mrs. Beetle.
Oh, it's got manners. Mrs. Who's it? Mrs. There's no Mrs. here. We leave the
Oh, sorry, Mr. and
Wives,
Mr. Beetle.
wives are at home. There's 3 of us, idiot. 3 of us, all men. What do we do for you? What do we do? What do we do? Why is it asking questions?
Beetle.
Yep. At least it's got manners. What does it want?
I was just wondering if you knew about this place.
Yeah. We know lots of things about this place. Up high is the dry dust. Over the long walk down the lightning rivulets, and you get the moist soil. Moist soil's good. We like moist soil. Don't go deeper in. No, things stir. Things, strange things,
kind
magic
of
pushes away.
things?
Make strange noises. Screeching. We don't like screeching. Horrible noises. Metal on metal. Everything always moving up there. No, we like the still. Apart from the patient swinging metal, everything over here is nice and still. Even the lightning that crackles, it crackles in place. It doesn't come bursting out. No, not at all.
You seem quite anxious, Mr. Beetle. 'Cause I have no idea which one it is.
Strange creatures don't normally come in here, and those that do are quickly dead. You're talking. They don't normally talk. They just make that horrible yapping sound to each other. They don't normally talk to us. No, they don't. We don't like how we're being noticed. No, not in the slightest. We don't like it at all.
Do you know who that person is, and I'll point to the Dragonborn in the mural.
I knew it was crazy. He asks, do we know who the wall is? Do we know who the wall is? No, the walls have no names! The walls do not have ears, fool!
The person on the... I don't... Like, if you overheard something
I
about
see.
the person on the wall.
There's no person on that wall. What are you on about? Brick!
Yeah,
Brick.
if
You like the colours?
I'll lean over so that, like, his eyesight, like, can, like, follow my finger as I, like...
Oh, he knows exactly which wall
outline
you're
the
pointing
foot.
at.
Okay.
To him, it's probably just a wall.
Idiot, you should
Doesn't
taste
have
it.
anything.
Taste it. You'd know it was just wall. It's wall and colour. You like the colours?
No, but
Pretty
I-
colours, not really.
It has a picture on it, though. The colours depict a picture.
Oh, what is a picture?
Okay, well, I can't get into philosophy right now, Mr. Beetle.
No one asked about philosophy. You point to a wall and call it a man! Lick it, idiot!
So there's lightning
Taste it.
traps ahead,
Hmm.
and
The lightning
offensive
crackles, but
mag-
it stays still.
okay, and offensive magic.
Offensive magic. Where's that?
You said magic that throws people out. That throws throw you out.
No,
Yeah,
they
he
don't
said
like.
push them out.
They don't like going further up because everything stirs, everything moves. Down here, it's all still.
That's why you said they were pushed out. Okay, well, whatever. Do you know anything else about this place? Do you know if there's any kind of like
There's a beautiful
restorative things here?
rat dung. Rat dung. Got some rat dung. Do you want some of that?
No, that's not restorative.
It is for us.
I
Why
mean,
it's not for you? I don't know about you.
healing.
Oh.
No, I'm sure it replenishes you, but it's not restorative.
Oh, we don't meddle with stupid human magics. Magic's the dead.
What about dung
Yes.
beetle magic?
We don't do magic, fool.
Have you tried?
You tried tasting the wool? It's not a person. I don't trust you.
You know, answering a question with a question is awfully rude.
Says the one that comes into our home and demands answers.
I mean, this is a tomb. I'm not quite sure you could call it a home.
Tomb for you, a home for me. We're not the ones dying here.
Excuse me.
At the speed at which your body fades.
Is
Yeah,
it
decades left
going
here.
well, Hugo?
I will give all three Mr. Beetles a menacing scour, and I will walk away from them.
As you walk towards Jexera, the dung beetle will shout after you, "Wouldn't go in there! The wood eats people!"
So you do know things. I quickly turn around.
It is our home. You've come to disturb it.
I will turn back to the people and tell them that there is lightning traps ahead. There is also, I think, some kind of magic, or that there's noises that come from ahead. So it could be some kind of enemy, and also that chest has teeth.
Those
Do
eat
we know
people.
what a mimic is?
You do now. It's a chest with teeth. You've just described it. And knowing the game is up. It will.
Can mimics hear? Do they have ears?
Why don't you ask it?
Well, they can't talk.
Got a 2 on initiative. Roll yours.
I got a 1. Oh, but I re-roll ones. So that's fine. So I got a 2!
The rest of you as well, please. Not just...
Whose 2 goes
Oh.
first, I wonder?
Are we being attacked by beetles?
No. There's a mimic in the room.
No,
with
the mimic. The mimic right there.
Ah.
Yes,
there was
upon-
a conversation going on with beetles. And
yeah, and then he said, "Don't go in there. It's going to
eat."
eat things." And then okay, cool. And it strikes out at Belgon as Belgon is staring at it, but it just taps your armor and nothing really comes of it. I'm missing Finn
Oh, sorry.
and Gimbal.
22.
22 Gimbal.
Also 22, but not 20 for Finn.
Finn. And both of them got a 6. That'll be a second. Because for some reason the battle music's not working. If you would kindly, please, anytime you want to start working, that'd be lovely. Thank you. Cool. All right. Finn first. What's Finn doing?
Finn will fire off a first level magic missile.
Oh, I just remembered something. Sorry.
Which is
40.
11 force damage.
At the end of this fight, I will add the Flame Skull XP to the fight. Sorry, how much damage?
11 force damage.
Kimball.
Kimball will, with advantage, roll attack with his crossbow.
Steady aiming.
No, it's just because something's within 5 feet of it.
You don't get advantage of it.
Sorry. No. I was
sneak attack.
thinking of a sneak attack. Yeah, sneak attack on the first roll. That's a 15.
Okay. Oh, 15.
All right. I can't roll damage.
Here, I'll do it.
James, is that 140 XP that we get?
It will be added to the next XP from this side.
We're gonna make it, guys.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna attack with another one, and that'll be a 15 to hit.
Cool. Additional 8 piercing. Nice. Creature's wounded. Jex.
Are the blades still swinging over this thing?
No, they were completely disabled. That's why I took them away.
Oh, they were disabled. Okay. Then I will step up here and try to stabby. That's a nat 1, so that's not gonna happen. I will attempt to give the next attack advantage. Can I do that with that, even though it doesn't have feet?
Yeah, I think you confuse it. You draw its attention with its eyes, allowing Belvin to take an attack with advantage. Assuming that you would like to attack. Belgrin, it's your turn.
With my bonus action, I will cast Thunderous Smite onto my weapon.
The Hammer of Smite.
Should mark off that spell slot.
Good name for a hammer.
Right. Yeah, and I'm gonna try and take a big old swing at it with advantage. There we go. 17.
Oh, 17 hits.
So it's gonna be
As your Thunderous Smite hits it, the creature sort of whacks up against the wall and then clatters back down again.
Just smush into it. Let's see. 8 points of thunder damage, 2 points. 6 points of bludgeoning.
Nice. Creature severely wounded. Looks very hurt. Hits the wall, bounces back down. Anything else from you, Belgrin?
No, I didn't really move. So yeah, that's action, bonus action. So I'm good.
Hugo, you've out dexterity'd my mimic. What are you doing?
Thank goodness. Yeah, I will.
It's nearly dead, yeah?
Yeah, I'll Thorn Whip, which will be at disadvantage.
Will it?
Because it's ranged. I
I
mean,
believe Thorn Whip is a melee attack with reach. Does
30 foot of reach?
Does it not say melee spell attack?
No, it's oh. Huh. Alright. It's a small
the only reason I know
whip
that is,
this
do you know in those tunnels that you went to rescue Dylan's brother, all those cultists had Thorn Whip, and as I was reading it, I was like, huh, okay. That really is a melee spell attack
well,
with 30 foot of
usually
range.
usually Hugo's staff turns into a long whip, but this is just a small one.
Flash down.
It's a halfling sized whip.
Yeah, exactly. That is a 14 to hit.
Oh, 14 hits. I need 4 damage, Josh. Don't fail me.
Oh, well, come on,
It only does like
D6.
1d4, right? Oh,
It's a
1d6.
D6.
You might get it.
That is a 5.
Yay!
Hey!
Okay.
Yeah.
And with that, you will slap the mimic down.
Mhm.
And considering you will be included in this, you may all take, and this includes the Flame Skull XP as well, 175 experience points.
That's altogether.
Yes, please tell me that gets you there.
It does.
Fantastic. We'll level up on a break. Be right back. Hello, and welcome back to the second half. Before anything, though, Oscar, roll me a d12.
Oh, spicy. You know what? I'm gonna turn my light on and roll it myself here.
You okay?
Let me find my D12.
The one with 12 sides.
I was thinking that might be the one.
It's not just the. It's not the only one with a 12 on it. But
I'm gonna roll this.
One of
I'm gonna
two.
put my hands up. 7.
Hands up. Okay. Go ahead and deal your treasure card to the.
Bum, 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 bum.
One scroll of Revivify. That's what we're looking for. Yeah.
7 is a common looking. I can't see because of the dark.
Oops.
Common looking
Yeah, the
quill
darkness
that magically
colours.
writes in an unwanted language. Well used. I don't know. It just everything you write just comes out in infernal. You can, if you prefer, you can just have 30 gold pieces, or you can have a one that run. You can have a quill that writes in infernal that no one in the party can read.
We'll just go 30 GP to the group loot.
I thought you might. There goes one of 2 chances. What's it going to be now? A little wander forwards. You want to take a little look around?
Yeah, we're
I
okay.
think-
We might as well keep looking.
Yeah, I think we should keep an
Sarah
eye
looks
out
pretty
for
fascinated
cracks.
with this mural up here.
Okay. Are you
I'm
approaching?
watching the ground though.
Right. Can I just find out what is your passive perception on Hugo and on Jex? I know one of you two is going
14.
to have the highest, but I don't know who.
15.
Okay. So Hugo, can I have a perception check, please? Kimball, can I have an investigation check, please, to look on the ground for traps? Jex, I will take a survival check, please.
Am I looking? Because I have advantage when I use my
No,
eyes.
no, you're not doing minute stuff. You're
11 survival.
Oh, does your or does Kimball's goggles help at all with this?
They
That's what I was
could if he
asking.
activated them just once ever. Oh no, he can see minute details when he's only a foot away, but unless he is literally floating a millimeter above the ground, that is not going to help him. What was the investigation check?
18.
Okay. So Hugo, you notice that on the wall, the Dragonborn mural, some of the it's like a how do I explain it? It's been painted onto the wall. But the wall has square tiles, lots and lots of square
Oh,
tiles.
can you flip them?
That would be really cool and better than everything that I thought of. Can't
My
flip them,
bad.
but some of them look like they could be depressed. Press
Do they need
press
to
the
talk to
pawn.
a therapist?
Let's bring forward.
Someone
our
cast
counselor.
Awaken, please.
No, it looks like some of the tiles could be pressed.
Yes.
That the painting is on.
like,
I do
that
have
wall.
the painting somewhere. So let me get that. I really should have done that.
I also wanted to make the small request that on the map itself, the areas that we've seen, can you?
Oh,
them
you want
seem,
Explorer
like,
mode on?
grayed out?
Yeah. You want Explorer mode on, and I did not turn it on. Bear with me a second. I will take you for a ride. Wasn't that fun? Did I leave someone out of that pile? Yeah, where's Belgrin?
Oh,
Where has Belgrin gone?
I just got shunted.
And where?
She at the
I
other
saw my
teleporter.
icon go down really quickly, but
Oh no, I put you off the map. I dropped you off the
Ooh.
fucking cliff. Alright, okay, go back in there and then...
Oh.
That's
Bye, Belgrin.
bye.
cool.
That's death number 2 on the day.
No, Hugo, come back here. Okay, cool. Each
'Cause I
time
was
you...
stuck on the torch.
Oh, okay. Each time you put your token back on, at the moment, the health will go wrong, so just don't worry about that. What was I doing, guys?
You were telling us about
Looking
the
for the
mural that can
mural.
be depressed.
Oh, I was going to give you the art, and then I forgot about it. Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
Where is it? What you're looking for? Yeah, I have. It's a very basic art. It's just something for reference. Okay? And I know I told you we had a lovely halberd, and there is no fucking halberd in that art. You're just going to have to accept that, all right? You can't have everything that you
Sorry.
want sometimes. You just
I'll
have to
tell
take
the
what you're
team
given.
that
Mhm.
there are some tiles that can be pushed in.
It is.
Doesn't that seem extremely dangerous?
No, I think it might be
Right, so
the
this-
key to unlocking a door, maybe.
This is exactly how the art looks, except he is holding a really old weapon. The important thing is that you will notice that his face, whilst Dragonborn, almost looks a little metal.
It looks golden.
Yeah, he's brass. It's not that
It's
different.
like a bronze dragon boy.
Yeah. He's brass, not bronze, not gold, but brass.
Brass. Sorry.
Yes. It's as close as I can get. But you will see that he's sort of in a fairly symmetrical stance. That's the really important thing here. And yeah, it looks like different bits can be pressed. A reminder that it is 40 foot tall, so you might need a long stick.
Oh,
Don't worry, guys. I can jump really high now.
You can! You just have to press the right one on the way
That
back.
is true.
Alternatively, I do believe Hugo can, on demand, turn into a creature that can climb walls.
Yeah, but not one that's big enough to. Oh, you mean with the wild shape? Not like.
No,
No,
not
you
with
did
a
say on
watch.
demand.
Yeah, on demand, yeah.
I don't think a spider's strong enough to push a brick.
Oh,
to push
I
a
was thinking of a
tile.
lizard, but no, you're probably right. It is. probably
It's
not
still
that-
tiny.
Yeah. Well,
but a
tiny-
giant spider can do it though.
Yeah, but then he would have to expend one of his last wild shape.
Oh.
Okay, Finn will
I have
solve
a
the problem.
spear. I can get some
No,
of
Finn
them.
will solve the problem. Fear not.
Oh,
We can
Mage
throw
hand.
buttons.
what is?
We can throw a hand.
Oh, a mage.
Yes, he will mage hand. He might not have this in future. I had to choose a cantrip for him for his level 4 level up.
Before he
and I
pushes
chose
that,
mage
I'm
hand
going
before
to
doing this.
step-
He's not going to push anything
gonna
right now.
step-
He's going to await your instruction.
I'm going to just position myself where there's some pillars between me and anything that might shoot out of this mural. And
Okay.
I'll keep a watch over here on the east side here.
He's sad.
I just don't trust this place. There's so many traps that
Okay.
I'm like certain that this is going to kill somebody up there.
Finn awaits instruction. Should I poke it?
No. Oh, ooh. Could. No, okay. Is it possible to see? Maybe if I got closer. I mean, I know it's tall. But would it be possible to see if there's like any, like the tiles? Are there some that don't have like as much dust on? That would indicate like,
Give
oh,
me
this one's being
a
pushed,
perception
this
check with
one's not being.
advantage.
I did sure.
That is an 18.
Okay. You don't notice any lack of dust or anything, but you can identify that there are 6 tiles that can be pressed down. Okay. These tiles are.
Are they located on his body?
Yeah, I'm about to tell you
in
exactly
certain
where they
places?
are. So
Okay.
there is one on each eye. There is one in each hand, and there is one either side of him, sort of not on his body at all. One is I can't point on the mural, but you see where the arch begins over the top? It's on a brick on the arch itself. And the other is at the very bottom right. You'll see a sort of staircase leading up. It's on that staircase leading up behind him at the bottom right. Got that? One in each eye, one in each hand.
Yep. It could be that we just press them all, but it might be that we need to them in a specific order.
Certain order.
There's a symmetrical mural, and we're inside a symmetrical room. So I'm saying maybe there's clues on either side. So if we
Yeah.
go check those out, and then maybe converge and try it out.
Yeah. Maybe it tells a story of a one-eyed, one-arched dragonborn. And then
Is there
one eye.
anything here that you can see
I
6
can-
of? Or 4 of?
Yeah, 4 torches.
There's
There
like
are
torches.
6 pillars.
4, 5, 6.
Oh, there's also 6 lit torches.
Where-
There's
Are there
one
6
here,
pillars?
one here, and then
Wherever-
Oh, those are
wherever-
pillars.
Oh no, I think these things over here are Oh no, that's a pillar.
There's
But
four
these
pillars.
things over here. Yeah,
Okay,
and then
yeah,
these
that
two on the
pillars.
ends. Yeah, and there's two on the end over here though as
5 and
well.
6.
Oh, like over there and over there.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's these 6 torches that are
1,
lit.
2, 3, 4.
These two are not torches. These
Oh.
two are balls of flame
Braziers?
that sit suspended above the ground.
Uh-huh.
They do not appear hot to touch at all. You can put your hands through them, in fact.
Brass is lightning, right?
Fire.
Oh, is it? Huh. Okay.
There's a reason I shouted brass about 8 times when you kept saying bronze. Not lightning, fire. Yes,
Okay.
fire. So 2 low down, 2 medium, and 2 high, if you prefer. 1 on the staircase, 1 on the arch, 1 at the hands, 1 at the eyes. What are you thinking?
Maybe the tiles go in the dark and we should put out these fires.
Is one of those torches not lit at the top right? Up here?
Could be.
No, that's lit.
The ball of fire and
Ball of fire.
So we got
There,
we
it
have
is, but you
2
just can't see it.
torches on the bottom. So I'm assuming the ones right next to the mural are the ones in the middle. I'm thinking if the rooms, like if the hallways on the right arch are round, there might be 2 more torches up at the top.
Maybe.
Looking.
Are we able to extinguish these regular torches?
They are continual flame
Might as well.
spells.
Mhm.
Oh.
So
And
you
you
can
said that
dispel
the
them, but you
torches
cannot
were-
just cover
I'm
them.
sorry, the 2 flame spheres were not hot to the touch.
No, you can put your hands straight through them.
Hmm.
And you should.
And I might just.
I think maybe it might be best if we just explore a little bit more.
I want to check. I want to check out these hallways.
Okay.
See
Yeah.
what
Okay,
the
which one?
rooms look like.
Pick a hallway, any hallway.
Left.
Fine choice.
Cool.
You gotta make a dex
I'll
save.
keep.
Yeah.
I was literally just gonna say I'm gonna keep a lookout for.
You're-
Well,
Oh,
you
thank
kept
you.
you kept a lookout.
All right.
It's right there.
Is this
It's lightning in
against
the walls,
being
Josh.
frightened?
Does it fuck? It's
I don't.
against-
I'm not on roll 20. I'm not looking at roll 20 right now.
Oh, there's a bolt of lightning going through you.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
Oh.
Dex save, you say.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 9.
Okay, cool. You take 10 lightning damage.
Oh, that's fine.
It charges on for about a minute. And then stops. No, it doesn't charge you for a minute. You jump out of it after about a quarter of a
being
second.
electrocuted,
Sure.
you weirdo.
Yeah, but after a couple of seconds, you're able to move it away. It dissipates after a minute, and yeah.
Those
Hugo, you
beetles
must
are laughing
proceed
at
more
me.
carefully.
As you poke the floor more, you can hear it sort of noise, and you know that it is trying to recharge. It will recharge
Oh,
soon,
no.
but not
also,
right
the
now.
pressure plates.
No, this doesn't appear to be a pressure plate. Finn will look on the side of the wall and tell you that there is a little tiny hole that is measuring for motion, and he will cover it with a piece of cloak and allow you to walk through.
Oh, it must be pretty low.
Thumb on
Then.
it.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to pick up Jex. I meant to pick up Finn. Well, whatever, Jex, you can get to there without dying. That's good. isn't it?
Okay.
It's Finn. I was trying to move. As you enter this hallway, you see more of these flaming spheres. It might be really bright yellow to those of you who don't have any dark vision. Sorry,
That's right.
but it should still be plenty visible.
Any light is better than no light.
Yep, there is a chest directly ahead of you.
Hmm.
Maybe we check for traps before we walk in there.
Give me an investigation check from
There's a
Kim.
voice from the beyond.
Guidance.
I don't
As
think
I
I'll do
whisper,
that.
as I whisper, look out for teeth.
You said investigation.
Uh-huh.
12.
Yeah, doesn't seem trapped. Chest is locked.
Oh, then it's definitely not a mimic.
No, Kimmel makes it
Right,
over
I'm
there.
sure that's how that logic
Checks it.
works.
And I'm
It's definitely locked. It's definitely not trapped, according to Kimball. Did he open
guessing
it?
that means Gimbal opens it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, go ahead. Give me a Thieves' Tools check.
Ooh, a blue glow.
That is what's his modifier?
That's a long way away, Josh.
Well, it's a very
24?
lit hallway.
24. Yeah, okay, you can open the chest. Roll me a D100. And
why am I getting the pressure to save my own life?
inside here, you will find a companion's band.
Oh,
It's pretty cute. You can get a spectral dog, basically. This is on D&D Beyond if you want it.
25 from the grave.
There's 127 silver pieces in here. Which is 12 gold if you... 7 silver if you want to divide that. I'm not adding these to your group loot tracker. 25, you said.
Dead. Kenson and Wildheart, 25.
Can I have a reroll, please? You've already rolled that in a previous session.
Already rolled that in a previous session.
You're not having any
From
more
the
beads of
grave.
force. You've got enough.
From the grave, once again, 85. How close?
Attaboy. And this is a huge item, but it's... You're just going to use it immediately. This gold amber liquid inside this bottle can be poured upon a creature, giving them the effects of heal, curing them of any conditions, greater or lesser restoration conditions, restoring them to full hit points regardless of their state. This can be used on the ashes of a body to cast resurrection, let
You guys
alone
wanna burn
fucking
me first?
revivify.
You guys gonna burn me
So-
alive and burn my body first?
No, you can cast it on a normal person as well, but my point is that even if you had a player reduced to ashes, this gold liquid is a resurrect for them.
oh my
Yeah,
goodness.
we have to
So-
think about stating
You
it.
could
for-
teleport you home.
Or-
That's what I mean. Like, as from a DM perspective, right? This is a one-time huge consumable, which you could use at like level 18 to rescue someone from Finger
Well,
of
at that
Deafness.
time, we could make this liquid.
Or you could just bring Kensidon to full health, full heal, absolutely everything
think we
right back
bring
up
him
right
back.
now.
Yeah, I think we do.
What?
Oh,
What's
That
the
wasn't
name
even
of
on
it?
my
It doesn't
radar.
matter?
It doesn't matter. It's literally called Golden Nectar of Rejuvenation.
on a slightly separate note, guys, could I have the companion back?
Sure.
Ironically, Oscar, if you had rolled an 84, it was actually a scroll of Revivify. So
this
you
is
sort of felt
good.
the other thing. I would normally have told you to re-roll, but this seems so apt a decision to make here that I'm going to go ahead and just say, if you want to save it, you could, but I think you should use it on Kenson and bring him back to the fight. It'll make the sessions more fun.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah,
That's-
the
that's
whole
right,
point of the game
Matt.
is fun, especially for Oscar.
I will tell you though, however, just in case you wanted to keep your hands on it, it is worth 12,000 gold pieces.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
we could buy
Well,
another
hey.
brother.
You
with
could
that
buy
gold.
another Kensidon, exactly!
Yeah, what's Kensidon's net worth, real quick?
12,000 gold.
Fuck
Gold.
all.
Go into the woods and find another Kensidon.
Exactly. We'll find another babe in the woods.
Yeah.
Just what would Kensidon do?
Any idiot could wield that
You
sword.
or us?
He'd take an honourable 1v1 with that bottle, and he'd lose.
Yeah, I think we
What
par
if,
it.
what if we make Oscar roll a new character and give him 6,000 gold to start?
He probably wouldn't be able to afford the sword off Kensidon's back. Deliverance is a rather impressive item.
Well, we
I
can
think
still
that- I
have
think
that.
your
We
guys'
that could
question
also be
was-
sold.
More go towards the brother of Kensidon and what he would want to do here.
I mean, yeah, I think. I mean, if Hugo realize what it is, he's gonna like immediately
Oh,
grab it
yeah.
and immediately
Run.
like run to
Run off.
to his body. Yeah.
We'll see if Miller checks Discord on his phone. I've offered him 12,000 gold pieces or Kensidon. No, I think it would, no brother, no friend, no family member, upon finding this, upon realizing that, you
Mhm.
don't know what the price value is of this. You just know that you can save Kensidon.
No, unless it's got a receipt attached to it.
It does not have a receipt attached to it.
It's got
It's
a
a little
gift
price
for
tag over.
Yeah.
returning.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you take the companion's band?
Yes.
I can close that. Okay, great. Yeah. Okay. Let's return to the previous map.
Mhm.
Nope, that's me returning me. Can I return you instead? As you guys return to the entrance, you see Kiara sort of very carefully, like, combing Kensiden's hair out of his face and brushing down his clothing and trying to make sure that he's in perfect condition, if you will. What do you guys do?
I rush over there and begin. You just pour it over the body, right? So yeah, I'll just pour it all over his body.
Well, what are you doing?
I'm bringing him back. Move. It's like salting food, really.
I mean, he is the chef, right?
Yeah, exactly. I'll just, literally, very haphazardly. I think the wall's being resurrected as well. I'm just splashing it all over the joint.
You guys should have used it on the corpse in the.
Oh, the one with his with light spears through his body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might have been a more.
Wait! I think we got a response. Oh, that was Bugrin.
No.
And as you do pour this liquid over him, at first you see sort of a wound on his side begin to heal up a little bit. The burns, even on his clothes, begin to mend. You see him sort of like his fingers curl, his foot twitches. Kensiden, as you sit up and
Do I get like
wait
a
for
full
this
long
moment,
rest?
yeah, it's literally an absolute full restore. You have everything back as if you've just taken a week's nap.
And you're a higher level than when you died.
It's true, but more importantly, it's you felt yourself falling. You saw the flame. You took a strike through that creature. You fell forward, and now it's like almost like you've fallen through the floor, done a full sort of 180, and then sort of you're rising back up at that same bit of floor, but you're somewhere slightly different. And you just see Hugo stood over you, gold bottle, almost completely empty. There's one or two drips just coming out as he shakes it, and your eyes open.
Is everybody looking at me? Is everybody staring at me right now?
We're all like bent over you like the Scooby Gang.
Finn is looking,
Yeah.
Finn is looking fascinated, studying the process. Kimball is doing his best to look completely nonchalant and to the side, but you can see he's looking out the corner of his eye, staring at you.
Wonderful. Guys, don't look at my lips. That's flirting. Did I get him?
Did you get what?
The skull.
Oh. Yeah, I guess. Are you okay?
This is the best nap I've ever taken.
I like very hard, although, I mean, Hugo's not very strong. But as hard as a 10 strength can muster, will like shove Ken's shoulder. You said you wouldn't leave me.
I'm gonna wrap Hugo into a big old 20 strength hug now that I have that. I squeeze you a little bit and be like, sometimes I might pick fights with some things that maybe I shouldn't. I didn't want to go. I'm glad to be back.
Sometimes.
Well, most of the time I have you guys with me, so like at the very least I have some backup.
You just hear.
I'm sure Kimball will tell you to check for traps.
Yeah.
He's not wrong. But yeah, you guys can resume your search of the tomb. As you head back
So
down
what
with
did I miss?
Kensington in tow. I'm sure you would fill him in on everything.
Fill him in.
We'll save that for the beginning of next session. The filling him in, so that we can also fill in any other players. And instead we shall continue our search. But now we're not looking for a way to restore him to life. You're looking for what the fuck else you can find down here, really. Where is my catacombs music?
We only have the one of those Kensington. So
Alright,
it would
well,
be
yes.
it would be most useful if you chose not to
Die.
massacre yourself against
Well,
burning opponents.
Well, let's make sure Kimball stays safe then.
I meant you,
Oh,
not Kimball.
do you see how pristine and well balanced and fantastic my muscles look right now? I'm great.
Yes, very muscular. And also now technically undead. So
I came back from the dead stronger. I don't know what to tell you guys.
This isn't even the original Kensidon. Still in that tomb downstairs.
This
That's
is a
what I was
shadow
saying.
clone.
tell me something only Kensidon would know.
Hugo is deathly afraid of milk.
Oh, drank milk in the bar.
I shuddered.
Episode 7.
I shuddered.
He overcame his fear.
It is not him. It's not him. He's an imposter.
Yeah. Kill him again.
But anyway, yes, it is definitely. Well, it's definitely as useful in combat as Kenton. Looking down the corridor, Hugo, I'll take another perception check, please. Kimball. Can you keep playing Kimball for now? Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine.
Thank
Yeah,
you. Invest the thing. I don't.
he's
even...
so poor. Investigation. I need to fix my dice.
22 for me.
It's a 7.
Okay. With a 22, Hugo, you do spot a strange area of the ground on the left-hand side of this wall. And then as you look closer, you see that it's a huge pile of stacked up tiny little bone shards. As if hundreds of creatures have died here and been ground to near grave dust. All along this bit of the wall.
Is it from top to bottom of the wall?
No, they're all piled up into the corner next to the wall from the ground. Like, just, it's like maybe 3 or 4 inches thick, but all the way along. 3 or 4 inches
Yes.
high.
This entire time we've been checking for traps by like meticulously looking and doing all of these really smart things. But, however, I'm gonna summon my echo. I'm just gonna run it where the pile of
Have we
bones
sent in the
are.
guinea pig?
I'm gonna say if it can hover in the air, it doesn't have a weight, and therefore will not
Right.
proc any floor traps. I can't give it both the ability to fly spontaneously and make it proc every trap. You can send it down. You would know that if there was anything detecting movement, like the lightning bolt, it would have procced it. It just won't press any pressure plates on the ground.
That's a little extra insurance.
Yeah.
No reason
So.
not to use it.
And as you get it down there, Kensidon, you will note that there are chests either side in that room. One thing
chest
that
on either side.
one other thing that Hugo, with your perception check, you would have seen is this torch is an illusion. It is giving off light, but it is not solid.
Hugo, does it look like there's any other like piles of ground up bones down this hallway?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you said like right there. It looks like there's a bunch.
No,
of,
no,
like,
it's all the way up, like it's lined all the way along there. There's just grave dust piled up against this left-hand wall the whole way along.
oh, all the way along,
Yeah,
even up to. Like,
if
the
you
door
imagine
frames.
if somebody had been crushed on the ground and then just swept towards the wall.
Oh, okay. I was about to say because I could just skip the entire.
You can jump over if you want.
I just you said it's against the wall all the way down. I don't know if I want to do that.
Oh, it stops at the end of this
Oh.
section here, so it's
Yeah,
just here.
then I will swap. Yeah,
Okay, yeah, you do so. Your echo
because
behind.
there's treasure.
You can then walk the echo up to you if you want to.
Oh.
Looking at the east wall, the one opposite where everything
Mhm.
is, does it look like there's like anything on the ground that looks like scrape marks or on the ceiling? That looks
As
like...
you look at the wall,
things.
you'll note that certain parts of it look like they don't quite belong there. They don't. It's not. They're too clean. They're a bit too well placed. And as you note this illusion, you will see the very tip of metal spikes instead of the illusion. You should be able to see those now as your character. If you
Ah.
stand there. So all the way along
Yes,
there. You should
I
be able
think
to see
that the
those things.
danger comes from the other side, and it simply kills the things and then drops them on the far side to deteriorate over time. And perhaps this entire wall section moves. It's very large. That would be, very dangerous and suicidal.
Kimball can attempt to work out now that you've told him that the mechanism. If you wish. With a thieves' tools check.
As this is going on, I'm gonna fiddle with my companions band,
Uh-huh.
and I'm going to summon forth. It says it can be a dog, cat, bird, or similar small or smaller beast. I am going to summon a spectral sheep.
Okay. And are you gonna begin the process of attuning to that?
I have to summon it once a day for 7 days before
Yeah,
I.
that's what I mean.
become
You're
attuned.
gonna begin that process of attuning to it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Yeah, sounds
Yes,
good.
but as it currently sits, it radiates 5 foot of light, and it can go through like objects and stuff like that, and that's about it.
Cool.
But it just
Where
needs,
does
like,
this
2 to
spectral
work.
sheep manifest exactly?
Right next to me.
Jexera immediately stabs it.
Okay. You will go straight for it. It is incorporeal.
She goes
What are
against
you-
the stone.
What are you doing?
There is a ghost here.
No, this is
Another
Sean.
one.
We help ghosts.
This is not a
What?
ghost. This is Sean. The sheep.
Sean?
Sean
Yeah.
the sheep.
Very well. She like pulls the spear out slowly, like waves it around a little bit, like doesn't do anything, just passes
No,
right through it.
Sean just like it's like a bluey like spectral sheep, and it just looks at you and just goes bah.
Can it bar? I don't think it can.
It doesn't say that it can't.
I believe it very, very specifically says it cannot speak or make sounds.
That's just not speaking.
No, but doesn't it also say or make sounds?
It just says that it can't speak.
Okay, I'm gonna say it can't speak as a sheep either, but it can just emit bar. One single bar. You can't speak with animals, it will still
No,
just go.
I know. I
Okay.
read the whole thing.
Cool.
Yeah,
Alright.
yeah, that's
It
fine.
just makes that single noise and no other noise. Cool. Okay,
That's fine.
love that.
Yeah. But when I do get attuned to this, we can then touch it and hold it and squeeze its big furry.
And stab
I
it?
kind of imagine that it looks like the Pokemon Mareep, so it's just really, really fluffy.
Well,
14.
you just hear Kimball, ah, shit! And then, boom! A huge crusher goes the other
Oh.
side. I think I made it do a thing. We can walk past it, I think. Shall I try?
Will it go back?
Maybe at some point, but not for a while, I don't think. I think I broke it. He looks at
Okay.
the springs and he thinks that he's permanently sprung it into the other wall.
Jexera gives Kimball a little pat on the back and gives him a little shove forward. After you.
Okay. He dashes across really quickly. And he is fine.
I waited for you, Kimball. I didn't want to touch these without you.
Yeah, you just
I've
wanted me to
learned
pop the traps.
I've a very valuable lesson on traps today, Kimball.
What time? Hugo, are you joining us? You're busy looking for art of a spectral sheep.
So ridiculous.
He's checking Spectral Sheep stat blocks right now.
Cool. As you look into this room, there is a trash chest on either side. You
Okay.
can give me an
I've
investigation
changed my
check.
Previously
mind.
stated.
No, we echo test first, then trap test.
Then we Kimball test.
Then we Kimball test.
What have you changed your mind about, Hugo?
Oh, what the sheep looks like, it now looks like this.
We better have a hair. Oh, okay.
Aw,
Okay, that's
cute.
good.
I love
that.
that, yeah,
I can't
that's
show
good.
stream.
No wonder I wanted to stab it. Too cute.
Yeah, what are you doing with this echo?
I'm just gonna walk into the room and like kind of
Alright.
check all of them.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Well, Guys, I think that one's trapped.
A tiny orb on the floor spins around really fast, and lightning begins to crackle and spin on the spot. It lasts about 3 minutes, and then it stops.
Do we want to see if it does it again?
You want to try the other side?
Yeah, let's try the other side.
Spinning? All right. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
We'll just, yeah.
Then it just goes back.
Where does it go back into?
So there's a little ball at the center, a little orb at the center.
Yeah.
And the lightning crackles out of it for about 3 minutes and then stops and goes back.
Finn, I feel like you might be the expertise here.
I won't attempt an Irish accent, but Finn will, Ow! Shit the bed, man. What are you doing?
I didn't go into the lightning, Finn. You don't need to yell at me like that.
No, she tried to climb up my shoulder and then slipped down because she bumped into the chair. Oh fuck. What's Finn doing? What's Finn doing? Detect magic, dispel magic? I don't know. What does he have? He doesn't have dispel magic. He's not high enough level. He'll tell you, I can't do that yet. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. I want to see if you knew anything.
No, cover the orb or something.
Who wants to cover the
Perhaps
orb?
it is motion detected, like some of the
Yeah,
other things.
he would assume that that is exactly how it works. The orb detects motion, and then
zaps it.
zaps it. You want to cover it?
How long is your
Toss like
spear?
a-
What if I
like
put like a piece of cloth on the end of your spear and then kind of like dip it over the top of the...
Finn will resummon Mage Hand again. I can do this.
I do not think that sticking a large metal pole into electricity would be good for you.
I don't know that.
This much is evident. What do we want to cover it with?
Mage.
Hats.
Blank.
He has like
Blanket?
6. He has 6 wizard hats he can just put on top.
I was expecting you to pick something that was fairly durable, Oscar. A fucking hat! He's gonna against
They'll cover them
lightning.
perfectly.
Yeah, but for how long till the lightning burns in all the shit?
Is my shield big enough?
I have a pot of iron, but can a mage hand cover that?
Yes, your pot of iron would work perfectly.
I got one.
Okay, well you can cover one side and do that. Yeah, the mage hand puts it in and then lightning immediately starts... The mage hand just pops the lightning pot over it and you just hear a very loud and angry pot rattling on the floor. Kimball will wait till it stops and then move in and investigate the chest, which is not locked or trapped because it is stone. And he'll call Belgrin over for a bit of help.
Well, you keep saying Belgrin.
You can do it if you want.
know,
I just don't think... Yeah, but he just doesn't trust you. You'll get yourself killed.
From Kimball?
And Belgrin's
Yeah.
a dwarf and knows these things about
Yeah, exactly.
stone.
Belgrin will lift it and not die. You'll lift it and just get teleported to nowhere and turn into a flame skull or something. I don't know. Either one of you, if you want to lift this, it is just an athletics check. If you want to be the one that risks their life, then go ahead.
Oh, Belgrin.
That would be very you.
That is very
Gladly.
me. But I like Belgrin and her stone. His stone.
You like take a step in, and I like push your hip back as I pass over you, and I'll go up to the chest.
Okay, you slide back this stone lid, and it's almost completely empty, except for 3 tiny little black, they look like polished wood and stone boxes. They're definitely boxes that you would put jewelry in. Yeah, they're beautiful. Kimball will ensure that there is no traps in there, and then get all 3 out and open them. Each one contains a ring.
To rule them all.
And the rings look
3
like
jewelry
this.
boxes, each with a ring. Okay.
Ooh,
The 3 rings. Signet rings of blindness, deafness, and something else that I can't see because the text is over it.
blindness, deafness, and silence.
Yeah,
Silence.
see no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
Neat. So each ring has a charge. If you have one of these on each, you can use that charge to remove it. But the most common way to wear these is for somebody to wear all 3, to be able to remove blindness, deafness, and silence at will. I
That would be
su-
so cool on a Hadozi.
It uses once per day.
Yeah, so
But if
one
you have
charge
all
per
three on,
day,
you
but
can use one.
you,
One
you
charge
can
per
use
day.
them for... Well, yeah, but if you have all three on, you could exchange what the charges go on. So you could do 3 on blindness or 3 on deafness or whatever. The charges combine up. The items on D&D Beyond.
You know, silly me. I think this is a Finn item.
Well, I would suggest it's an item to talk about over the course of the week. Perhaps post out the one sit and allow all 6 players to have a look at it. It's certainly not one you're going to need in the next 25 minutes. I'll promise you that.
All right, pot in the next room.
Cool. Okay. You cross on over and look at the other one. And the other one is a beautiful dark green gem on a pedestal. This is called a Tear of Gaia. And
There are Sims here?
what?
It looks like a sim.
It looks like the Sims
Oh,
thing.
okay. This will probably only interest Josh, I would assume.
Tear of Gaia, the Fierce Knight?
As an action, you can crush this small green gem underfoot to activate its magic. Plants within 10 feet radius of you become healthy and full. Fruit and vegetable-bearing plants begin to grow their produce, which grow ripe over the course of an hour. If there are no plants within range, or you crush the gem against inorganic material, instead you get topsoil 1 inch deep thick across the area with grass that grows from it. Very druidic.
What's topsoil?
It's just the soil that is highest up to the ground. So you just get an inch of grass growing out of healthy soil.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It's not one of them. There's 6 of them.
Oh, jeez. Okay. 6 Tears
6
of Gaia.
tears.
Yeah, they're a one-time use each.
Okay.
So
Yep, I'll add them. Tear of Gaia 6.
You go. Okay.
Yep, yep.
On the list.
ready on you guys.
So, I don't know if we're supposed to be able to see the different colored lights in front of us.
Oh yeah, the room is lit with some strange lighting.
That makes me think of scary things.
Oh good.
So there's green light coming from the left side, it looks like. And then there's yellow light coming from the upper right side.
Yeah, if you want to step into your death, you can take a look a bit closer and see where the source of the light is.
Oh, Kensid and Zeko can step into its death.
Yeah.
That is true.
Kimball will look and tell you that
float.
he sees no traps at all. Hugo will also repeat the same by the perception check. And as Kensid and Zeko moves around, nothing at all. 2 huge chests, stone chests, are against that back wall. 2 stone chests, huge, beautiful.
Well, if he doesn't sense any and nothing motion detected, I'll just go. I learned so much.
Kimball will move up.
We spent 12,000 gold.
Hey, we said it was good. If anything, I just trust my party, huh?
Yeah,
Roll
sure.
up.
A lot of trust.
Okay. As you open that, Kimball, roll me a D100. And Pumpkin, if you could roll for Kimball, I'll take a D12, please.
D100.
It's a 5 from me.
Okay, deal your card out.
96.
Oh,
There is a leather ball
Here we
stuffed
go.
with chicken feathers inside this chest. and when you pick it up, it rattles a little bit. You find an old but well-kept glaive. No, you don't. You find 6 gold pieces, 3... Find 8 gold pieces, each stamped with a leafless tree. Kensidon, you find a leather ball stuffed with chicken feathers. But as you pick it up, it rattles quite loudly.
Wonderful.
Leather ball stuffed with feathers that nevertheless rattles.
Yeah, there's something inside those feathers, you would assume.
So, like, if I open the ball,
Yeah, you would assume that you have to, like, pull it about.
I guess I'll open the ball.
Inside here, you
It's
find
like a dog chew toy that you can
12
just like pry it open.
beautiful gold signet rings, each with the same mark on them. The mark of a roaring dragon.
What colour's the dragon?
It's just engraved on the gold, so you don't know.
Oh.
Just engraved onto the ring. So it's just a relief, if you will.
Do we feel that they're magical or just
No.
valuable?
They do not look magical.
Worth money. That's what I like to hear.
Mm-hmm. I mean, money's always good.
And in the other chest is a large assortment of gems. This chest, sitting on a bed of a beautiful long silk throw. So it is actually no, that's not right. 15 foot of silver silk yarn. It's like silver silk long cloth. And sitting on top of that are... There you go. There's those.
Oh.
If you prefer, you can just say that there is 300 gold pieces worth of gems. Yeah, there are also specific gems should somebody wish to extract the information out at some point. If not, I will do that after the session. They may be useful in certain crafting, etc.
Jexera wants to take the silver silk cloth.
Okay, yeah, you can do that. Unless somebody argues with you. Cool.
Well, I guess we keep on keeping on.
Mm-hmm. We continue on.
But there's a tomb over there.
Oh, beautiful. Consider. As you step just there.
He just never learns.
That's my echo. Thank you very much. I did learn.
Rising up out of the tomb, and he rises through the lid ethereally and then forms up, standing upon it. An almost 15-foot tall brass dragonborn, wearing a deep cloak of black, and almost as if the shadows are encasing him. He holds in his hand a long blade made of shadow and light, and in his left hand, which is kind of clawed over, you can see him holding some sort of orb that might cast a spell. As he rises, he sort of looks over at you and... if you guys want to line up behind Ken's Echo,
So
you
we
will
can
be able to
see him
see
a
his
bit?
token, yes, if you will. That's the only reason to stand there. He was like, "Who comes to the tomb of Razakara?"
That's his name.
Do we know that name?
There is no check,
Hi.
no nothing. You do not know him.
We've come to plunder.
We were just exploring. And
Your
we came-
Majesty.
Everything from all of the chests, guys. Why would you
Carefully.
can probably sense this at this point.
Mince your words between you before you hand them out. Decide on your lie. Settle on it.
Why do we why did we bring him back again? I'm very confused.
I'm just saying. I'm wearing a necklace right now that I got from a chest. He can see that right here.
They argue between themselves. They bitterly banter over the treasures of my mere ancestors. Like I would care what was left behind. If you've come to steal, then steal away. It's not like it will make any difference where the stolen treasures lie when I have beheaded you and left you bereft of anything you've collected.
Why would you want to behead us? You don't even know who we are.
I asked you your name and you told me you were worthless by your bitter bantering and your pitiful screeching at each other. You are nobody of note. That much is obvious.
You only asked why we're here. You didn't ask for our name.
He literally said, "Who dares disturb the tomb?" Zakara. Yes, that was his first.
But then he followed it up with a second question. You can't question and then question on top of the question.
"Who dares disturb the tomb of Razakara?" And you literally said, "Hi, we're here to plunder." Was your response?
Yeah, that's our name.
It wasn't a great response.
That's not what we're doing. That's our name. We're here to plunder.
Pathetic! Perhaps you could at least answer me this. Who wants to die first? Apart from this negligible shadow. And he sort of puts his sword straight through your Echo's head and cuts it to pieces.
Well, that was rude. I'm gonna be real sad about that. I think he's not negligible, but
he looks and sees.
I think
go on.
That guy, and I'm gonna point at Kimball.
He looks and he's like, thinking of making a swift exit, are you? And he looks down to where Finn is. And he is going to summon a Wall of Force. That's nice. You love a Wall of Force.
Oh god, Wall of Force is pretty high level spell, guys.
Well, you might discern that this might be something specific with the area, as opposed to. He doesn't appear to be concentrating on anything.
It's a video game. This is a boss fight.
He sort of raised his hand and he shuts off that area. You can assume that he may well have done the same on the other side. Yes. There is no escaping from this fight. Now you have chosen it. Very well.
Well, Kensington has chosen.
The arena is set.
I didn't even say I wanted to fight.
You have no choice. You have entered the tomb of Razakarak, and you will become my minions. That much is certain.
Well, I almost did already. Like
if
twice.
You serve me in life or death.
Already pledged.
You are what?
I am already pledged. I cannot pledge myself to you or anyone else. You might be some sort of king, but my oath is my oath, and it precedes yours.
Who are you pledged to?
Did you look at their lips for a long time?
Adel Nezarak cares not for your promises. I care for your lifeblood. You will serve one way or another in life or in death. Now come, make yourselves comfortable. There's got to be a proper showdown. There's always got to be some rules, don't you think? Come forth. And with that, I'm going to ask your wisdom save from all of you, please, as he is using mass suggestion on you.
Oh.
Yikes. You say wisdom?
This is against a charm effect.
Nice.
If that's
advantage against being charmed. Wonderful.
I got a 20.
Not bad for me. 18.
16.
There, am I hearing a lot of succeeding? Any failing?
Oh, let me roll Kimball. Sorry.
What was that, Belgrin? What was that number?
A 3.
Yeah, Belgrin was hit with a 3.
A 2 for Kimball.
And Finn got a 13.
Okay. Kimball, Finn, and Belgrin will stand before the tomb. I don't know why I can't get Belgrin in that space. I'm just going to put you in between two spaces for now. The three of them will walk forward, almost zombie-like, and stand before the tomb. Good, that's good. Now raise your weapons, and let's begin. Are you joining us? Liars, thieves, and scoundrels, and the halfling.
Thank you.
He doesn't seem to speak.
I'm a halfling.
Oh, you fuck. Don't try that on me. More lies!
We need to break the connection to the others. We need to snap them out of it.
It's a terrible idea. He's telling them to raise their weapons and fight him. Let's stand.
Yeah, we might as well just join him, I guess.
But still, it's still not great.
Fuck it, we ball. I'm in. Let's go.
Okay.
we have no choice. I guess we're in.
This is definitely a fight that is going to happen. So you might as well be in a good position to start it. Hugo, is that really where you'd like to start? The boss is up there.
I need to see the rest of the thing.
You will not be.
Here,
you will not be able to get up.
No, I
onto
need
the
a
platform
bit of room, anyways.
Raven is
I'll go here.
Yeah.
Let's put the.
Yeah, you can't climb the wall. As soon as you get to the stairs, he sort of raises his hand, and temporarily, sort of a blast of black flame comes up on the staircase. And good. And so it begins. But you have allies, do you not? I should have my own. Right.
Are you not strong enough to stand up by yourself? Not so much of a
Yeah, you
King of the
started this
Dragon
fight,
Ball.
and why are you bringing like?
But
You wanted an honorable duel.
my friends, nobody said anything about an honorable duel. Did you enjoy the honorable duel you took with the flaming skull upstairs?
How good do I look right now? How did that turn out?
A waste of a priceless item for your pitiful corpse to die 20 minutes later.
I'm gonna dismiss Sean, who's been like floating alongside me the whole time.
Yeah. And as he points, these spectral bodies of Dragonborns rise out of the four tombs around him. But they do appear at the moment inanimate. They stay completely emotionless and motionless.
Thank goodness.
Yes, they're not
want
feeling
them to be
anything
mad.
and they're not moving. As they all stand round, you see these sort of crackling balls of blue light, the lighting mostly in here, although there are traditional flame lights in the two treasure chest rooms either side. However, it would not be fun to have our boss fight without all our players and at the end of our session. So as he turns his sword to each one of you one by one and points gently, he will inform you very kindly. Jaxera, you will be the first to die. And Kensidon, he promises you that you will be the last. Doomed to watch each of your friends die in turn. Before finally, you will give up. You will beg for your life before me on your knees. You! He points his sword out towards Belgrim. Weak of mind, but strong of arm. Strong of mind, but weak of arm, and he points at Finn. Weak of mind and weak of arm, and he points at Kimball. As he doesn't have much of either of those things going on. But
Jaxera
sneaky.
can only help but nod.
But sneaky, nonetheless. And then he turns very slowly towards you, Hugo. And what do you have in store, Quiet One?
I just want to say that I wasn't lying when I said that we were just here to explore. You called me a liar. I wasn't lying.
Call you a
We
liar.
didn't. Yeah, he said that we were lying, but it might have been because
He actually
we were all
said
saying-
liars, thieves, and the halfling.
No, before that.
Oh, yeah.
When we were saying why we were here.
Yeah, because you,
won.
he told you to decide on your lie because each of you were trying to say, like, we're not really here, but we're kind of with the,
Yeah,
different things.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
To be fair, I was saying exactly what we were doing.
You were trying to decide on which truth to settle on. But yes, as he looks at you, what do you have to offer, Quiet One?
The truth is what I have to offer.
I will give you the
And
truth in return. I shall
and the
not
truth-
mourn your passing.
The truth is that none of this is necessary. You don't have to fight us. You don't have to kill us. If there is something that you need help with, we could try and help. But you don't need to bewitch my friends.
Fall to your knees if you're going to beg.
I'm not begging.
We've
Pathetic.
actually helped ghosts before, so I mean, like, this isn't anything.
The
new.
games of the undead are necessary. A fool it is that says otherwise. How else will I replenish my endless years except for drinking the force of your life?
Is that what you need? Do you need help passing on? Do you want to move on?
If a boss ghost could raise his eyebrow at you, he would. No.
Boss goes.
Yeah, he just needs to drink your life force to continue existing his happy existence. He likes his life.
You want to keep living on. Okay.
Yes, he wants to keep living by drinking your life.
Living.
So why do you have all these traps set up if you want to like suck the life out? Can you get it from the dead corpses on the ground?
Tricks of the ancestors, of my descendants who wish to guard their treasures beyond life, as if there is anything beyond life but zest for death.
That sounds zesty.
James,
Yes.
he's got a physical form, but the rest are spectral, right?
These are 4 spectres that hover in the air. You can see them, but they do see slightly translucent, and they are just staying perfectly still above the area.
But he has a physical form.
It does seem that way, and as he looks to each of you, alas, the time for talk is over. Time for games should begin.
I am relieved because you talk so much. I am beginning to get bored waiting to kill you.
Don't worry, you will be the first to die. I promise you that.
You're welcome
Desert
to come and
Walker.
try.
With that, we are going to end. And we come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. There we go, there's the music. We'll start with Bumpkin.
Oh, I was hoping.
Sorry.
Just
Pick someone at
it's
random.
only- no, if anything, it's just because there were so many great moments and one-liners in this that it was super.
Pick a couple and we'll come back to you if you've got any left.
Okay, let's put that. If we can. Sorry, did you say you're gonna?
I said pick a couple and we'll come back to you if you have any left at the end.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I thought you were saying that you'd come back around after.
I will, but pick a
If they're
couple
ready.
first.
What was, I think the first one that got me quite a bit was it was Hugo's plea about like we opened up a chest and it was like, oh, if there's any like jewels, wands, scrolls with stuff, the small little pleas. I think that this is
What's his
great.
brother make?
I will. Yeah, I do want to give a very big nod to you as well. Simply because I'm a very new D&D player, there's a lot of things I would consider to be like on my bucket list of like stereotypical things to encounter, and this was my first ever mimic, which
This
was
is actually
pretty fun.
my first mimic as well.
A lot of people
Ooh.
said that when I bust a mimic out on my Sunday session not that long ago, and I was like, we need more mimics. I really thought you were going to say that losing a party member was on your bucket list, but
Well, I mean, it's not something I strive for, but yeah, I guess it's there.
Jack,
check. He dead and he back alive in one session. Yeah, I was pleased that you guys propped the mimic. Nathan.
Two things for me. I actually really like Hugo's like brave speech at the end, where he's like, "We don't have to die. I'm not a liar." I thought that was good, even if it didn't work out. I think my favorite little moment was Belgrin coming forward to inspect a stone chest, and she plants her hand on the hip of the much taller Kensidon and shoves him out of the way, using her strength. I thought that was a fun touch. It made it feel more real.
Kensidon, Oscar.
Oof. Let's see. The dice dice giveth and the dice taketh away today quite a bit. That's always a good time. But
Oscar rolled an app 1 on his first death save.
Yeah.
That's what you guys didn't see.
I rolled it and I was like, is the OWO a 1 or is the OWO a 20? Turns out it's a 1.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was I just like the dungeon overall. I'm a huge fan of the dungeon. It gets better and better every the last 2 sessions. I think that's my MVP.
I like a dungeon. A dungeon's a bit of fun. It's something we haven't really done much of yet. We've done lots of other things, so it was nice to get into a dungeon. Yeah. Josh.
Yeah. First death of the campaign. Hopefully the last. But first death of the campaign, we
Well,
don't
apparently
want.
Jax is gonna die. Next
Well, we don't
session,
want. We don't want Bumpkin's list to also include her
I'm
first
on the list.
EK.
He
So,
died first.
Yeah, no, I can give you that.
but yeah.
Yeah, it caught me by surprise. As I said to you guys on the break, I could see you guys dying in this dungeon, but not to a flame skull or a teleport trap. That really caught me by surprise. So yeah, I like that. I like that you chose to expend such an expensive item to bring him back. I thought the role playing, specifically from Josh, was really good on both when he died and you came around the corner, of sort of that disbelief. And I really love that you and Belgren trying to expend these various different healing resources, and it just no effect at all. But I think you guys played it really well, demonstrating the fear and the emotion in the moment. Sometimes it's important to remember that these moments are moments, you know, and then have a laugh about them later. So I really enjoyed that bit of roleplay. And I love the fact that you just casually waltzed up to those stone chests at the end, having died only minutes earlier.
everybody said it was good.
Yeah, it worked out. Got yourself some loot. Didn't die yet. We'll see how it
Yeah.
goes. Bumpkin, did you have anything remaining on your list?
Oh, there was there's the fear in Oscar's voice when we were talking about the vial and him realizing that we might have to char Kenziden's corpse to ash before
No,
we
I
use it
wanted
again.
you guys to do it.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Yeah, it sounded fearful to me as well. It was like, oh, really? You have to burn me to ash first? Yes.
It was like, what
Cremate
you
me
guys
if you
burn
must.
to
Are we really sure?
Yeah. No. I thought it was a good fun session. Hopefully we'll have Miller back with us next week. He was moving house this week. But in the meantime, that is where we're going to end. So if you guys would like to say goodbye,
Goodbye.
we shall see you soon.